So now I've nearly got, oh, pardon me, this all plumbed in. Pot through the ceiling. I just need one more of them valves, just connect up the hot there. Once I've connected that, then I can carry on with this pipe work across there. So I've just spent all morning having a tidy up because it was a mess everywhere. So I can get nice and ready now to first fix this bathroom. So what we're doing here, I'm gonna have a towel rail here, big electric towel rail, vanity basin here, mirror above it. Toilet is obviously going to go back over here somewhere with a frame. And then originally I was going to have a shower, but I've changed that to a bath now because I've got the length there. And I thought otherwise it's sort of just going to be weird dead space unless you get a massive shower tray, which I'm not keen on. So I'm going to have a bath there and shower above the bath. I think that'd be nice. So I can get this all first fixed. It'll look nice. That's the next project. It's exciting. It's really exciting. Oh, stretch my back up. Oh. Got an MRI scan. I've got bulged disc. We'll go scan tomorrow, get it looked at, and then hopefully I can get on this machine and stretch me out. I'm suffering with a fair bit of back pain. As you probably know, actually, because in other series from bloody months ago, I was complaining about back pain. It's the same back pain, so I'm gonna try and get it sorted. Anyway, less of the back pain. This is where we're at. So, let's have a. Where can we begin? So, initially on this job, I brought my mains in out of the street. That's been connected, as you know, so it comes in there. I've looped it up, and then this one is going to go back into the house. You can just see it there in the distance. And as you heard a second ago, I'm going to be taking it out and then bringing it into the basement. So that's that. What I asked my brother to do whilst I was away in Australia is if he could connect, take this 28mm pipe up. I said, and can you just run a supply to the toilet, temporary toilet, and an outside tap for obvious reasons. So the guys have water here, they can get it. So that's what he did. He come along here, you can see this pipe here, he got this in for me, that one across there, and then that comes down and goes to this outside tap here. And that's been great. That's been doing everything. Now, what I wanted for my garden was this. I wanted a little outside hot and cold tap. So this is an outside hot and cold tap to regs. You know, this isn't some made up one. I've seen people put them in meter boxes and little showers and stuff like that. This is actually to regs. This is a Woodford outside hot and cold bib tap. It comes, like you can see, it comes in two it can either have it vertically or horizontally. So I wanted this for the garden. I've got a little baby on the way. I thought it'd be quite nice in the summer. I could fill a little paddling pool up for him or whatever, and it'd be lovely. Why not, eh? Why not? So I'm a plumber, I can do it. So I've popped that in. But you're probably thinking, well, what are you gonna do with this one? This is the plan. So that's come in there. So now I've run the hot and the cold up in here. Got my little these are great, you can buy these from Screwfix. It just stops anyone screwing through your pipe when they're quite narrow. Obviously I want to keep in front of this insulation so it goes up, so it protects that. Now it comes through here across, and then initially what I was going to do was bring my hot and colds through, drop two hot and colds down. I think now I'm going to have a bath here. Reason being, it's quite a long space. As you can see, it's quite a long, narrow space. If I have a shower, it's just going to end up being a massive shower. So I'm like, I might as well put a bath in here because I actually have got the space. This toilet here is actually going to end up a lot further back. You can see that's kind of extended forward. The toilet's going to finish here, so I actually get quite a decent sized bath in there anyway. And with it being down the end of the garden, if I go to sell this in the future, this little sort of annex down the back here, it's a perfect place to wash a dog or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Or let's face it, loads of kids making noise and stuff. Come in the garden room, have a little peaceful bath down the end. So I've decided to go for a bath because I think, especially Georgia, my girl, she will absolutely love this. So we're going to do that. So that's where I was. Hot and cold's going to come down here, feed that in 22mm. And then I was going to carry the hot and cold across here to there, bring them through to up here. And then, as you can see, I sort of started first fixing it, but I've got hot going up there. Incoming main coming down into the mega flow, but off of here there will be a balanced cold going up and then across, and then that's going to feed the toilet, the bath, and the basin, which is going there on that wall. So that's that. So that's gonna be that old jazz. Then I was like, right, I need another. What I need to do is swap this tap over to the rainwater harvest tank. So you know the one my brother put in here? I wanted to put that one on the rainwater harvest and then put the outside hot and cold on normal hot and cold, if that makes sense. So I found out a quite good way of doing this. I was just sort of figuring out as I went along. This in here, there's a pipe that runs under there, and you can see it comes up out the ground here, rainwater in. It goes in through here, through these 3 filters, and that collects all the debris. Then it goes back out again, back out there. You need to get to them stopcocks. I've put a panel in down there so you can get to any of these stopcocks that's going to be in this wall, as you can see. It comes back in there, goes back down. That one goes out to the house, as you saw, that black and green one, and then it comes up here. What I'm gonna do is lag this and label it. So I'm gonna put black lagging over it with green tape. So yeah, that pipe there runs up there, runs through here, and you can see what I've done is I've just brought it up ready to my brother's existing pipe that he's run into me. Now what I was gonna do, this is what was getting to me, because as you can see, it comes up there, there's a T here, and that tees across and feeds the temporary supply. It's his temporary supply. He's just dropped a bit down in 15 just to get the toilet working, etc. And then what my brother did is he teed off this way here. So what I was initially going to do is just put this on the rainwater harvest, and then I had this little like dead leg. And I was like, oh, but then I realised, I was like, oh, hang on a minute. No, if I run a pipe from here to there, then what I can do is just straight off the main. I'm going to have a pressure reducing valve in here, but straight off the main, it's going to come. It will come back here. So I'm going to have my mains water pipe going in here. See, I've done the hole. Let's get rid of this. This is going to come through here. I'm going to have a pressure reducing valve. The only reason I'm having a 28mm pressure reducing valve was it's going to have to go through here, through this. This can actually take it. I've got 4 point something bar on the mains at the moment, and I think this goes up to, what is it? It says it here somewhere. 8.3. So this would have been fine, but then I remembered that this mains water backup box obviously needs a mains water feed, so I've got that ready. That goes into it, and I don't know what the maximum rate is for that, like pressure, what it can take. So to play safe, what I'm going to do is have a pressure reducing valve here. That's going to go off. I'm going to have that go back. It's going to go back down in there, tee off for this. That fills that up. And then, so that's protected by this as well. Then as it goes back in, then it runs. I'm just going to turn that T around in there. Then it runs, it goes back up. And then I thought, brilliant. As that, I don't have to cut that T out with a little dead leg, because that's going to go there. I'm going to cut an elbow on there, get rid of this middle section of pipe. That's just going to tee onto there. Then that can go round and then all the way round and can do the cold tap over there. So that's great. And then this one, the rainwater harvest, that's going to have a tank. And then I'm going to tee it off this way, as you can see. That's going to go above there, and you can see that goes all the way down and is going to feed the toilet off the rainwater tank. Now, eagle-eyed people will be like, well, I see you run 2 pipes over there. That's because I'm not sure, but I've never done a rainwater harvest tank. So what I've done is I'm actually running another cold just off of the, balance cold off of here. I'm just going to run that to the toilet as well. And then on the cistern, I'm actually going to have 2 inlets. So I've bought another inlet valve for the frame, so I'm going to plumb that in as well. So I'm going to have one for rainwater, which is all fine, but if it keeps clogging up the ball valve or whatever, if I keep getting issues with it, then I'm just going to turn it off and put it on the normal mains water. But it shouldn't do because of this filter. It shouldn't do, but I'm just, for me, whilst it's all going in, I don't mind leaving it on and turning it off under there, seeing how we get on just for the minute. But yeah, that's where we're at today. So I'm just going to carry on chucking some pipes in. I just haven't really done any videos for YouTube. So I'm just going to get this in, but I'll show you once I'm all done. So now, the fun bit, I'm going to turn some music on, have a poo, and get some job done. Get some job done, get some work done, get the job, I don't know.